everybody, I am back today with a 12 by 12 layout featuring some of the products in the April cherry box. I had so much fun creating with this kit. I made 3 projects. So this is just one of the 3, and you can check out the other 2 over on the cherry blog, which I will link in the description box below. Before I started filming, I grabbed these pretty floral die cuts, and I cut a bunch of flowers from those metal dies, and I cut this out of all of the pretty pattern paper that is included in the New Day collection pack. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm being very careful. I'm adding my photos here, apparently. I have 2 photos today. Both of them are of my niece. I'm going to use the pretty pink floral paper across the middle of my page, and then I'm just showing you all the die cut flowers and leaves that I cut from the metal dies. And then I have a collection of ephemera from the ephemera pack that also comes in the collection kit. So I have a definite plan for this page. I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and so I'm just going to get started, go ahead and get everything down where I know I want things to go. I know I didn't mention this in my cherry box unboxing video, but this collection was designed by the amazing Tracy Reed. You guys know I am on her hybrid design team for her website, and she is like one of my absolute favorite designers. I adore her. And I was so excited to get this collection and play with it. So I have this pink paper. It's kind of across the middle of my page, and the cardstock that I use, my favorite white for bright white backgrounds, is Basil Coconut Swirl cardstock. That's also the cardstock that I use for cutting on my silhouette. It works the absolute best for cut files. When I create with this design, I always like to have a nice finished edge on this strip of paper across the middle of my background. So I am working with a go-to design. This is a design that I use quite often. I really enjoy it. I love how the photos are on show and front and center, but you also have so much embellishing opportunity. I'm using about 100 tabby dots here because I just want to pop up one of my photos. When I created this layout, I didn't want to get up to go get my foam tape, and my tabby dots were sitting right beside me within arm's reach. So that was what I grabbed. I'm going to go ahead and pop up this second photo. I just love that yellow. I love this entire collection. It's so pretty. I just love it. I'm such a huge Tracy Reed fan. So if you are someone who always admires her collections and but don't have a big printer or don't want to jump into hybrid scrapbooking, this is what you want to get, this Echo Park collection. So it's called New Day, and it's beautiful. So now I'm just going to go ahead, and I have some die cut pieces, ephemera pieces I want to use. I'm going to find homes for all of these ephemera pieces. You can definitely see where we are going with this line. I'm going to put the shine up across the top of my page, and it's going to act as my title. And then I am just going to go ahead and start putting down the ephemera pieces and the die cut flowers that I've already put together and are ready to go. If you want to see what all those flowers clustered together looks like, there is a card up on the blog along with this layout and a second layout that kind of shows all the dies that come in the die set in the cherry box. But I really like them just to pick and choose from the set and to cut them on pattern paper. I think that it's super versatile that way. So you can there's different kinds of leaves, there's different kinds of flowers. The flowers have different layers. It's a really great die set for scrapbooking. So this shine, I'm going to place it across the top of the page, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move around my page, adhering all of the die cuts exactly where I want them to go. We're going to add some other embellishing to this layout, but definitely wanted to get the dies in place because a lot of the other embellishments already have adhesive on them. I am popping up some of the dies, some of the ephemera pieces using my tabby dots. And I'm just going to work myself all the way around to the other side of the page. Once I have all the die cuts adhered down just the way I want them, I can go ahead and start working on filling in some of the white space. So my plan is to have an embellished center strip there, and I started with the largest pieces. So I started with things that would act as my title. I started with the metal dies, and now I can work through the smaller embellishments, and I'm going to fill smaller embellishments in so that you have a nice embellished column that goes down the middle of the page. I love that look. So next up, I am going to add some staples, something just a little bit different. And I loved the idea of mixing up some of the metals in with this collection because there are adhesive brads that have some metal, and so adding the staples just added more of that, reinforced that. So I am cutting apart some of my tabby dots now because I want to add a couple stickers, and I want some of those stickers to be popped up. And again, I'm too lazy to go get my foam tape. I just wanted to sit and scrapbook and not leave my immediate space. So I'm just cutting the tabby dots so I can pop up some of these stickers that I want to use. I love that multicolored banner that's on the sticker sheet, and I'm hoping to be able to use that as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of take a peek, see what I've got here. I definitely want to add this little bird to this page. So, cuteness overload. This is another thing about this collection. Like, I have all these ideas for this collection, but one of the things is that on that 12 by 12 sticker sheet, there are these dragonflies. They are the cutest dragonflies ever, and they coordinate and match exactly with the Catherine Polar stamp set that you saw pop up on my channel yesterday. That dragonfly stamp set was also designed by Tracy Reed, and the dragonflies are in sticker form on this 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So they all coordinate perfectly. And that is another one of my huge, like, I cannot wait and I want to play with that kind of moments. So I do have a lot of, I'm probably going to end up quite thoroughly killing this collection because I actually have like a list of projects in my little commonplace book and ideas of things that I want to do with this layout or with this kit. One of them is mixing and matching those Catherine Polar stamps with the dragonfly stickers on the sticker kit. So I'm done with the sticker kit. Now let's look at the chipboard. So let's talk about chipboard. You guys know, I'm not a fan of chipboard. This chipboard doesn't even have adhesive on the back of it. It is literally like a 6 by 12 sheet of cardboard. I don't know. Anyway, I thought they were adhesive, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe chipboard has changed since last time I used it. Anyway, it does have a nice dimension. The chipboard pieces pop out easily. I don't hate the chipboard. I still think it kind of has like that cardboard box smell to it. I tolerate this chipboard because I really, really love the designs on the front of it. I will tolerate this chipboard, and I'll probably use it all because it's gorgeous. And then we have cute, adorable, puffy stickers and brads. I used my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive to put the chipboard down. I think you could probably, maybe kind of sorta, like maybe you could use tape runner. I don't know. I was worried the tape runner would just like pull up the layers, and so wet adhesive seemed the obvious choice. These puffy stickers are adorable. I love them. I'm going to add a bunch of the little ones around the layout, so you can kind of get the idea of our design here and how we're going down that middle strip for your eye can follow right down and then over to the large area with these cute photos and then down again. This layout does not need journaling. There is no story here. These are just pictures of my niece, and I love to scrapbook her pictures. So that's about that. Someone asked me about these brads and those really big jewels at the bottom. I am going to use one on this layout, and it works because these this particular page design has that large column in the middle, but they're a bit big and they're a bit chunky, so just kind of know that going in. I don't think they're terrible, and but I don't want 3 of them on a page. I hope that makes sense. Like, if I'm going to use them, or when I use them, it's going to be as a one and done thing, because they do demand a lot of attention when you're creating with them, and I like my attention to be on my pictures. So I am just making sure everything is stuck down. I want to make sure the adhesive is working, and that everything is stuck down. I'm a big believer in good adhesion on my layouts. So here are all of the close-ups. Be sure to head over to a Cherry on Top's blog today. Check out all of the projects. If you haven't yet, oh man, I just love these cherry boxes. And I highly recommend a subscription to them. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.